a wonderful statue of 7-star or 6-star or 5-star Hulkling. That new StatCast relic, and that looks absolutely gorgeous.
All right, just want to let you know that that is very much available to you at the prize wheel right up there. We have only 5 per day, so good luck. Those are the great kind of odds that we think that you are all used to, though. So if you don't get what you need, it's okay. There's lots of really great stuff on that wheel. We've also got a lot of other things happening. If you've noticed up there, we've got Beat the Boss. So if you've ever been to Comic-Con before, we wanted to recreate that experience up there. So make sure you go and you do your best, and you'll be on the scoreboard up there. The leaderboard up there is going to be something fantastic.
And then Dave, what happens tomorrow with that leaderboard?
Well, if you get #1 today and someone else gets #1 tomorrow, you end up on the main stage for the final battle, and there's going to be a special surprise, someone that you're going to have to fight in front of everyone, and there's lots of surprises, and you can also win that Hulkling StatCast Relic statue.
That's right.
All right, so I think I've got a little bit of a monologue here. I don't know if Mike wants to stay on the stage for that.
I'll take a little sit down.
I think you should.
I'm going to sit back here and razz you.
That would be fantastic. All right, so I am so happy to be here with you all. You know, there's something really special about MCOC, right? Because you don't really find anybody in your city or even in your neighborhood that plays it, but a lot of people play it at the same time. If you happen to see someone, you're like in a restaurant, you pass by, you kind of side-eye their phone, you go, whoa, you play MCOC too, right? And it's a bonding experience. You build a relationship right away. All of a sudden they feel like your best friend. All of a sudden you're having dinner with them, you're meeting their wife, and then out of nowhere you just got the same blood type. How'd that happen? Well, guess what? You know, if you ever needed a kidney, and I hope that you don't, you'll have your MCOC friend ready to go right there. Just like, hey dude, you have an extra kidney for me? And it matches right away. So, what does that mean? Playing MCOC saves lives. So make sure you tell everybody that.
It's a whole new variety of matchmaking.
Oh, that one was good. I didn't get to write that one down.
Oh, still have live.
Yeah. So, speaking of blood type, we got Dracula in the game now. Morbius out here, he's all mad. He feels like Dracula bit his style. It's a shame. I feel the same, I'd be mad too. Really sucks. It's crazy. Oh, that's my drums. Thank you very much.
I should have read drums, but budget.
Yeah, I'm sure they can just talk it out in the end because, of course, if they're both playing MCOC, they're going to be friends right away, and it's not a problem, right? But speaking of talking, right, I was speaking with Reed Richards and Victor the other day. They're both really, really great listeners. One of them got exactly what I was saying. The other guy was just doom scrolling. It was crazy.
Wow. The audience
It is all right, so moving on. Oh, that's fine. Doom does it to everybody. He did it to Johnny. Gets him fired up all the time.
That's a stretch.
Really bad. The groans are what feed me. I love all of this. Look, Ben gave me a thumbs up. It was pretty solid. Sue Storm, she's been pretty nice to me, you know. She's like, I really love the jokes, but I never saw her laugh once. Saw right through it. It's her face. So bad. Look, Reed Richards, at the end of the day, he's making moves, right? He wanted to buy the Avengers Tower because, of course, he wants to make it the Baxter Building, right? Goes to Tony Stark, came out running a little short. Wondering if I can get an extension on the payment. Terrible.
I can't read the chat right now, but I imagine it is sizzling and support.
Listen, Tony's a really nice guy. He said, don't worry about it, we'll iron this out. Jeez. Look, the Fantastic Four jokes are all, they're fine. It's all within the theme. And speaking of Fantastic Four, have you seen the movie? You ever seen the movie? But Galactus was like the big reveal there, right? And everybody thirsty coming to see Galactus in the movie. But if you ask him for a cup of water, he wouldn't give it to you. He only does gallons.
It's like the waves of it going through. It's an art form what we're doing right now.
That one's an MCOC joke.
Yeah, it's an MCOC joke. Okay, look, Hulk was mad too, don't worry about it. He wanted to bust down a leader, but didn't work either. That's a metric joke. All right. I'm sorry. We're moving this along. This is Summonerfest after all, and I couldn't show up here wearing my usual uniform. I usually wear like sweats and a t-shirt, but I came with a suit and I had sneakers. Mike said, dude, that looks amazing. Where'd you get those sneakers? I said I got them from the hood.
Layers of these jokes and expertise.
Who's got the best shoes in the game? Have a look at that. That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. I do a lot of puns here at work. None of the people that work here like it.
I do.
We have rooms that are themed to MCOC. We have one room called Wakanda. Right? I went to that Wakanda room one day. Someone was coming out, so I thought I'd put up my charm. I was like, "Hey, what kind of meeting was this?" And he actually answered the question. He was like, "Finance." Totally destroyed me. So if you want to stop the puns, you just answer in a real way. Anyway, I think we are ready to move on. We have a lot of guests here today. As you heard, we have Kabam Zen, we've got Kabam Crash, and Kabam Niv, and we are going to sit down with them in just a few minutes after these messages. See you soon.
Not so! Even a herald of Galactus is still actually awesome and fully articulated my turbo
What's the newspaper say? Dragon Man's no monster, he's a hero! Don't worry, you're safe now! Dragon Man, look out! It's Galactus!
It's not the same. It's not quite the same. It's also John Wade, so yeah.
4 years you've tested your limits with single combat and epic alliance battles. But you now face a new challenge. No potions. No revives. Only you, your champions, and your skills against a single, relentless fight. How many health bars will you extinguish? What heights will your score reach? You can choose to face this challenge alone, but even the mightiest heroes have allies. Rise with them and claim your place in history.
All right, welcome back to Summonerfest tonight. We have a very, very special guest that we're bringing in right now. We've got Kabam Zen in the house.
Let's hear it for Zen, everybody! What's going on, guys? Oh man, so it's great to have you here, buddy. Happy to be here. Happy to be here with Dork and Rex and all of you.
It's been quite a week, and we are now going to start an even more amazing weekend. Are you ready to rock?
I am. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first things first. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
As you saw, Coliseum is a new game mode that's going to be coming to the contest actually very soon. And it's not just going to be a solo experience, we're also going to have an alliance component to the Coliseum. So it's actually going to be coming, as I said, a lot sooner than you think. We're going to be having the Alliance Coliseum coming to the contest next month in December. And shortly thereafter, we're going to have the solo Coliseum experience releasing in January.
That is amazing. So what you're telling me is that you've been cooking.
Oh, we've been cooking a lot.
Yeah,
There's a kitchen.
There's a whole kitchen up there. You know, I think you're wearing the wrong thing today. That is not the proper attire.
You're such a cook, man. You're in the kitchen all day, all
all night cooking up this
Band
content.
apron?
There we go. We don't want you getting dirty.
Oh man, where's this been?
This has been on my desk for about 3 months, actually. So we gotta have the apron here for the Kabam chef. We got Kabam Zen with the OG logo as well. How about that, dude? You've been cooking up some absolutely incredible content lately, man. And you're continuing on, and you're doing that right now with Coliseum. Talk to us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I mean, as you saw, we kind of had a mechanic in there with the health bars, right? And that's going to be one of the core pieces of both the Solo Coliseum and the Alliance Coliseum experience. So you're going to be chewing through multiple health bars. As you do so, opponents will get stronger and stronger, and they'll earn more and more points with each health bar you defeat.
I think that sounds incredible.
It does sound incredible. Actually, I do have another surprise for you.
Not just one, but two.
No, there's 2 surprises. So, what's the new mechanic called?
Health bars?
Is there multiple health bars?
There is multiple health bars.
Here you go. Here's one.
Good thing this thing has
Got
pockets.
pockets right
It's
there.
got pockets. That's why it's a multiple health bars. All for you. It's amazing. There's more in the bag here.
How many points do I get?
That was about 5 or 6.
Yes.
I believe you get points per health bar, correct?
That's correct.
You get 88.
You actually can't take those home, so just leave those on my desk before you leave.
Really?
Yes. But there is glitter at the bottom of the bag. You know why there's glitter at the bottom of this bag? Because there used to be eggs in here that had glitter on them. So if you find them somewhere around the office, or I don't know, there's something in there, but there's like
It
eggs.
might be a surprise in those eggs.
Yeah.
You might want to look into
I've
it.
been seeing some mysterious eggs in your contest.
I have been seeing some unusual eggs pop up around.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out more about that a little bit.
Look
Yeah.
forward to it.
So, all right, back to, I'm sorry. This is what we do here. We all get taken off track. So,
I'm wearing an apron, so I'm
oh,
already
oh,
off.
that is amazing. I love the whole thing, and I'm ready for steak too. That looks like a steak apron. Okay, can we get a little more information about Coliseum? Not too much because we are going to be talking about that a whole lot more later on today. But let's get a little more teasing to wet the whistles.
For sure. So the main experience, again, that we're going to be releasing next month is the Alliance piece of it. So you're going to be working with all of your Alliance mates to put up what we're calling podiums. And podiums are essentially your score slots inside of the mode. So each summoner, each Alliance member will be responsible for populating 5 podiums worth of scores. And across all 30 of your Alliance mates, your total score is what you're going to be competing with against all the other alliances inside the Coliseum.
Wow. Now we have to. Now, one thing about that is that there's a lot of stuff going on in game right now. There's Battlegrounds. There's Alliance War. There's Alliance Quest. Now we're adding Coliseum on top of that.
We've heard that there's a lot of things going on, and we don't want to overburden summoners, with everything all at once. So the Coliseum, at least the Alliance piece of it, will be replacing Alliance Quest for its duration. So you won't be expected to do Alliance Quest for the race.
That's what the cheers were about. We'll be replacing AQ, and everyone loses their mind.
It was something that we talked about earlier this year, where our long-term vision is to, again, when we introduced raids, it replaced 1 week worth of Alliance Quests in a month. And with the Coliseum, we're looking to continue to do that, basically. So again, when the Alliance Coliseum is on, you will not be playing regular Alliance Quests or raids for that week.
And that sounds fantastic. And I will tell you, I've been playing a lot of Coliseum. It is so much fun. It is such a fun time. And do we have it cooking up in the kitchen a little bit or no?
Not at this moment.
At this moment.
But things can change.
Things can change.
We're gonna ask some people that will tell us whether things can change, and then things might change.
We'll have to go have a word with some of the cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's
we'll
right.
see something in the kitchen tomorrow, but if not, you get to play it very, very soon.
You need to
And
order
we're going to
some.
be diving very deep into it tonight.
Yeah, order some more aprons, man. That's how we get them to do it. Give them aprons. All right, so so that's that. Again, you're going to find out so much more about that because there's so much more about that. But there are other things. So when you're a cook in the kitchen, right? Not everything makes it to the table.
No, I mean, just like a restaurant, you're experimenting. In the case of games, you're doing some prototyping and ideation and whatnot, and not everything makes it, onto the menu. It's not going to actually find it onto summoners' plates. So we're doing a lot of different stuff, right, as we try to figure out what we want to do next. I don't want to spoil too much, but we do have even bigger announcements coming about what's going to be coming to the contest after the Coliseum.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say for now. I think there might be some sneak peeks coming up. But yes, we're always cooking, and there's a lot of ideas, and we've heard a lot of feedback from the community lately. And again, it's given us a lot of great ideas on where we want to go next.
Nice. Well, can I get at least one of them?
So the next one that we're going to be announcing is going to be called Fortress Assault.
Okay. All right, so Fortress Assault being cooked in the kitchen right now. I think somebody's in there kind of stirring it, building a roux out of it, right? But we're not quite ready to serve the plates. But we do want to talk about what it might taste like.
Totally. So as we talked about in one of our Battlegrounds posts, we kind of have the 4 competitive quadrants of MCOC. So we've got in the Alliance Sphere, soon to be with the introduction of the Coliseum, we've got kind of an Alliance Quest space, which is that PvE cooperative competitive experience. We've got Alliance War, which is again that group PvP experience. We've also got Battlegrounds, which is our solo competitive experience. And soon we're going to have Fortress Assault, which is going to be our true PvE competitive single player experience inside the contest.
And we've been talking about that coming for quite a bit now, and people have been chomping at the bits to kind of get more information on it. I've been telling them on the forums, I was like, please be patient. I promise it's coming very, very soon. We're working on it. It's going to be launching next year, and we're going to be giving more information about what that could be very soon. So that last spot for that Radiance in the contest, that's what this is going to be.
We love that Radiance.
Oh, Radiance is fantastic.
Love all of that. So, you know, in the title itself, it is Fortress Assault. So what do you do with a fortress, right? You got to build it, right?
Build it.
And if you're going to assault, legally anyway, you're going to have to like do some level of fighting, right?
So I will talk a little bit about what we're kind of envisioning the core loop to be here. Summoners will be building their fortress, populating it with, again, all the defenders that you do, something like in Alliance War. But what we really want to do with Fortress Assault is we want your entire roster to actually kind of be the fuel of this mode. That's what really powers up the fortress. So it won't just be the champions that you place, it'll be the strength of your entire roster that it's looking at. Outside of that, obviously, you're going to be taking on other people's fortresses. So again, you're going to author something, they're going to author something, and you're going to go in head-to-head battle there. And we're also continuing to look at, again, customization and kind of vanity and what we want to do with that inside the contest. We just did first edition champions. That was kind of our most recent thing that we wanted to do in that respect. And we want to take that a step further. We know it's been a long time since we've looked at things like the summoner profile and whatnot, and we want to make sure that we have better spaces for player customization and expression. And we do envision that that will be a piece of Fortress Assault in some way.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
When?
I can't say exactly, but we are looking to do a bigger announcement soon, and it will be landing sometime in 2026.
I love it. I think that sounds great.
Yeah, I think that sounds great too. You know, I had a little bit of a challenge here. I don't know if you want to take me up on it now that you're wearing the apron. But you know,
Challenge, you say?
yeah, there is a challenge, and it's one of the things that I like doing because it's just me alone with MCOC. So I usually like to try to get like a heavy attack intercept. Is anybody able to do a heavy attack intercept? How many out here? Yeah, like there's like what? Okay, we got one in the back there, right?
I'm sure there's some competitors lurking about that could definitely do some heavy intercepting.
All right, so first to 3. We're gonna hit up good old Winter Soldier. You can go there. I'll go here.
Tried and true.
Yeah, and then Mike's going to commentate.
Man, you're going to try to heavy intercept a Winter Soldier with that AI?
Oh yeah. Good luck, folks. Let's go.
I didn't know you were doing Winter Soldier.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you, whoever said that. Somebody said looking good, Mike, for those who didn't hear it.
He waited for everyone to leave before he said it too.
All right, so let's get you guys in there to Winter Soldier. All right, who we using here? Who we using? Who we got going on?
You can use anyone you want. Yes.
All right,
Do I have to do it one-handed?
one-handed. Is that part of the rules, Dave?
You can do whatever you like.
Decisions.
All right, it looks like we have Kabam Zen looking over that roster, going for the Science Champions. We have Dave.
Yeah.
I heard someone yell Gene Gray.
Any recommendation from the audience?
Yeah.
Dracula.
Let's hear from the audience. Who do you want to see in this heavy intercept battle?
Scorpion.
One at a time. Oh my God.
Daredevil.
I heard Daredevil. Someone heard Daredevil. Groot. There's an overwhelming cry for Groot.
I didn't have a group.
All right, let's go. First to 3 here. So we have Null up top with Kabam Zana. Looks like Kabam Dork is going to be going Quake. All right. Oh, okay.
I do like that I came to hold your microphone and you went silent.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a little tough to do it, right?
I have witnessed countless talented content creators both play and speak at the same time. I don't know. Gotta step up that game.
So I'm seeing a lot of heavy attacks being used by Quake down here. I feel like Quake is very much so in the lead.
I'm waiting for him to run at me.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, that was a close one right there. Null's got that very long reach on the heavy attack as well. This is a special too. I believe we're doing a heavy attack contest, Dave.
I'm not even sure I have dexterity.
I don't think you do have this.
I feel like the Van Dork. I feel like the Van Dork is,
Alright, I got 2. Should I reach you up? Pick someone else. Alright, pick someone else.
Are you gonna lap him? What are you doing?
There you go.
Alright, so now we have. Oh, there we go. Looks like Null just got that. Was that 3, Zen? Oh, it looks like we have a winner.
Did he win?
We have a winner, unfortunately for you.
This is how you become a gracious contender. You allow the guests. No, you did a fantastic job. That is.
Incredible job.
I thought I had a pretty good thing going on there. Did not work out for me.
So, Zen, tell me how you feeling, man. This is your first big competition here on stage at Summonerfest with Time Brawl right now. You're taking home this beautiful belt right here. How you feeling?
I wish I had dexterity and parry. I feel like I was playing at a slight disadvantage in that one. I don't know if that was intentional.
I think you won because you had multiple health bars. No, thank you very much for joining in on this.
Absolutely.
That was a lot of fun. How many of you are going to try that challenge? Probably none of you, right? Okay, great. That's why we do those things. I'll say, oh, cool, we'll do it later. All right, so I think that is enough for us to wet the whistles of what's coming later. Make sure you tune in or show up to our big announcements later. That's going to be MCOC, The Evolution Begins. And it's going to be a really great time. Thank you once again for joining us on Summonerfest tonight.
Thank you guys. Again, we got a lot more that's going to be talking about Coliseum later. So thank you both. And I hope to see you all in the session later tonight.
All right, very cool. All right, we've got our next guest coming on. It is Kabam Crash, but right after these messages.
Your battles recent contest of champions impacted your livelihood as a superhero. Call now to the Murdoch Attorneys of Law for a free consultation. Justice is blind, but we look out for you.
You have proven yourself in the heat of battle. You've built a roster and collected the best of the best. You've laughed at impossible odds and celebrated countless victories. But you are not the only a war of will. You built it. They will fight.
Dude, it is always a pleasure to have you on the show, man.
It's a pleasure to be here. This is awesome. This place is packed.
It is.
Thank you all so much for visiting us in Vancouver. Thank you.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And you know, we have like the fog going on here, right? Which really makes for this like volumetric lighting. It was like a big fight. I'm telling you, it was a big fight to get here. I'm so glad that we have it here and we have this volumetric light so that I know most of you don't play with volume at all in your game. I just wanted to make that quick pun there. And now that we're on there, I have Kabam Crashed here, and I wanted to show you a little something. I have a question for you before we get started. We get that up on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was a little event that happened. It'll probably show up here in just a sec, but about 6 years ago, maybe even longer. Well, it's probably even longer than that. Maybe like 8 years ago. Either way. So we're out at like the wildlife, you know, like it's like a wildlife like theme park type of thing. And so I'm in war, and that's back when we had like the nodes that were, you know, you're tied to the other movements and all that. So everyone's like pinging me, Dave, you gotta move, you gotta move, you gotta move. And I'm out with the family, you know, and we're looking at animals, we're looking at like lions and stuff. And I'm like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. All right. You know where this is going. And so what ended up happening, I go over to the bushes and I hide there to try to play the game. And my wife comes around and she finds me and takes a picture of me playing in the bushes and then sends it to me while I'm playing, while I'm fighting. So I and there it is right there. So, yeah, that's a highlight for sure. So with that, I have a question for you. It's a pop quiz, right?
All right.
So pop quiz hot shot. You're at dinner. It's a double date. It's you and your wife. There's 10 minutes left in war. You're the only one that can beat the boss. You've just been deferred to provide context on the very, very funny story your wife just told. Pings are coming in wild and furious. What do you do? What do you do?
Okay. All right, so I know you'll get this because you're a dad. I'm a dad. I have 2 young kids. And when you have young kids, there's always, you know, just a second. Sorry, this is a sitter. I gotta go take this.
Oh.
And you're out.
That is good.
Oldest trick in the book.
That is good. That is good. How many of you have used that before? Oh, that's a new one. Okay, right.
It's original.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't watch it.
I love all of that. I love all of that. Okay, so we just saw like a little whistle wetter for our Fortress Assault that's coming in 2026. So hopefully we get some more information on that, but you are here to talk about a totally different thing.
I am here to talk about something totally different. Something I am very, very, very excited about.
Something that I'm very confident every single person in this room is going to be very excited about as well.
Yeah, so I love Deathless Champions. Right?
I hear some O's. I hear some
Oh, I love Deathless Champions. How many of you like the Deathless Champions? That's what I thought, and I have been hearing from everywhere for the last year that players love Deathless Champions. And so we decided we're going to do that again, but even better. And I think Mike actually has a video to introduce this for us.
I think we do. Let's roll it.
What is going on, Summoners? It's been 2 years since the Deathless Champions began dominating the battle room. Now, it's time for a new crew of champions to shine. Over the next year, 4 Stellar Forge champions will join your roster with multiple paths to earn their pieces across quests, events, and more. This fall kicks off on November 11th, when you can grab the first piece of Stellar Forge Starboard and launch your quest for the ultimate prize, that 5th Stellar Forge champion, 7-star Stellar Forge. Things are about to get desperate.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Now, before we move here, I'm going to say one word to you. You're going to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Are you ready?
Okay.
Money.
Dr. Doom.
No.
No,
Not at all.
that is not what. Is it trolling us? Okay.
Redo.
Okay.
Do it again.
Okay. Not that was money. Okay. Here's
I know what you meant.
Here's another one. Cash. He's trolling me.
I'm trolling, but we definitely didn't rehearse this. Not Stellar Forge champions. Is that what you were looking for?
There we go.
All right, yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. So first of all, like I said, like Deathless, but better. All right. So how is it better? Not going to get into the lore too much today. That's not really my job. But basically, Isophene has recruited these champions and granted them all some founder tech. So they will all have fractured power bars, first of all. Very cool. Number two, all these champions will be class shifted from their original version. So Star-Lord, he's going to be a skill champion.
That's right. I think we actually have a slide up that shows that as well. If we can get that up on the screen.
Yeah, we don't need slides. You can do slides if you want, or I can just talk. But basically, the Deathless champions, they were kind of small twists on the kits of the existing champions. These Stellar Forge champions, completely new kits. There will be some thematic tie-ins, right? But they're going to be new champions, and they're going to be awesome. In terms of how you acquire them, it's going to be just like the Deathless champions. You're going to collect pieces across the game. You're going to assemble those pieces. You're going to get these champions, and then you get all 4 of them. You'll use those to get Stellar Forge Dr. Doom.
That's absolutely incredible. That is so much fun. So we're gonna have the 4 characters, and kind of like we have that fun little quest to get Deathless Thanos, we're gonna do a fun little quest to get that.
Or something like that. It's a year away, so we don't know for sure. But
That's gonna be a mystic version of Stellar Forge Doom, right?
no, they're all class shifted.
Really? So I don't know, do you think we should say what the class is?
Are we allowed to? I mean, it's live, so they can't really stop us.
I don't know, what do you guys think? Alright, 7-star Stellar Forge Dr. Doom will be a Cosmic Champion.
Cosmic Dr. Doom, Fractured Power Bar. That sounds pretty fun to me.
That sounds
right?
very exciting, and I'm extremely excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. Maybe some of you have seen the video where I got Doom. It's going to be even more hype when we get Stellar Forged Doom.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then in terms of when we announced Deathless Champions, I was on stream and I said there were 2 rules, and 2 rules only. Which camera am I looking? Where's the camera that's on right now? I look straight in the camera on the live stream. I don't know where to look. Okay, I'm going to look right here. All right, 2 rules and 2 rules only. Number 1, the primary acquisition source of the pieces will not require real money. Number 2, the primary acquisition source will not be limited in quantity. So for rank rewards, we won't limit the number of summoners that can get these pieces, right? Those are the only 2 rules. They will be in Everest content, they will be in, competitive content, they might be in Alliance content. Those are the 2 rules though, and I promise we will follow them, and I am so excited. And like we said, there is one that you're gonna be collecting this week.
Very soon.
And maybe even some more. I hear there's one tied to a mysterious egg that's floating around.
I keep hearing about these unusual eggs, and I just want to get to the mystery behind that.
Yeah, I feel like there's some all around the place, like we mentioned. Do we have a number for how many there are?
I believe there are 15.
There are 15.
That might have some promo codes in them if you find them.
Have any of you found one? Oh, we've got one over there. Anyone else?
I got one.
There's 2. Okay, well now there's 13. Oh, no, never mind. There's 9 left. Okay.
And that is how we lost the lamination on the walls of this office.
They're not hidden that crazy. I'm not the Easter Bunny at the end of the day, okay, guys? I tried my best.
Yeah, that's right. You laid them really great. Sorry, it's a big joke. Okay, we're moving on from here. So this all sounds super, super, super exciting. And you talked about Radiance. You love Radiance. I love Radiance. You made Radiance. And so, is there some extra news around Radiance?
Yeah. So I think Radiance went really well. It's doing exactly what we expected to do. And so, I call Radiance our competitive currency. We have a bunch of what I call engagement-based currency as well. Trophy tokens, glory, that kind of stuff. And so, our plan is to move forward with consolidating those currencies as well. So we're working on that. That's going to be done next year. Our goal is to get all that done before we launch Fortress Assault, which will be amazing, and that's kind of like the final piece in our puzzle, I think. Fortress Assault, it will include Radiance, this engagement-based currency. It has all sorts of in-mode progression, and yeah, I can't wait to build my fortress. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, same here. So the two rules that you mentioned, that's kind of where I was going. I was like, dude, gosh. And then I was just kind of waiting for that first rule, but that's okay.
None of it.
You know what? I spent all this time trolling everyone, and he trolled me back, and I wasn't expecting it. So that's kind of what that feels like. I get it. I totally get it. So, all right. I think all of that is super exciting. We are going to get on to our next guest. So thank you so much for coming on and crashing the party. Even though you had an invite, so it's kind of like an oxymoron to be crashed but also invited at the same time. But love having you here, and can't wait to have you on the next stream. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Saw lots of friendly faces, but lots of people I don't know. Do not be shy. I want to talk to all of you. So looking forward to meeting you. Enjoy the next 2 days in the office. Thank you both. Thanks to the production crew. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
All right, Kabam Niv coming on next after these messages.
This game everywhere I look. I'd be lying if I said it. Miss the community even more. Sometimes I wonder, what is that? And why does it have my initials on it? What would be more foolish? Jumping into the ocean for what could merely be a piece of trash, or never taking a chance for fear of looking like a fool? Well, if I can be a fool either way, then I at least want to know what's inside of this box. Note to self for the future. Learn how to swim. That's alright, no one was around to see me struggle for the last 90 minutes, and now the box is all mine. It's time to find out what's inside. And is it glowing like this? And is that a note? From who? I need your help. It's about the egg? Oh no, of course, that's what this is all about. The egg event from last year with the ISO-infused shell fragments. I still keep the remnants of the egg around my chest as a tribute to its power. Put this on and meet me at Kabam headquarters. Karate Mike.
Mike, I've been waiting for you. We've all been waiting for you. We found a way to make Venom the Duck better. Better?
I should probably be listening to Mike right now, but he just keeps pointing at egg equals egg, whatever that means. I mean, how hard can it be to turn Venom the Duck into the most powerful champion in the battle realm anyway?
Take me to the ISO Forge. Take me to the what?
The ISO Forge. I'm ready to go to the ISO Forge.
Oh, you think this is like a real place?
Yes.
No, this is like an event that we're running in game.
In game?
Yeah.
So why am I dressed like an egg?
I don't know. Why are you dressed like an egg?
You told me to!
No, I didn't.
Yeah. That wasn't you?
All right, we are back. We're welcoming our next guest, Kabam Niv. Come on down.
Let's hear it for Kabam Niv, everybody. Welcome to the show, man.
Welcome to the show. Actually, I'm looking at this. This is wrong. That is not the right intro.
Yeah, I think we sent something else in.
Oh, that was so good music.
Yeah, that was great, Grover. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, the Champ Daddy, the father of champions.
Champion father, yeah. In professional environments, champion father.
This isn't professional.
Okay, yeah.
The production is professional.
Yes, absolutely. This is incredible.
Yeah, not these two guys.
No, never.
Yeah, so Champ Daddy it is. So really want to welcome you on the show, and you know what? We actually had a surprise for you. Can we see your?
Yeah.
What does it say on the back? Okay, look, they're getting this wrong all over the place. Okay, look, here, let's fix this up here. here. This is for you. It's from the MCOC community team. Just let everybody know.
Rip that open.
It's in your size. Yes, yes.
I am not going to strip and put this on stage.
Yeah, not too. All right, so champion design.
Yes.
It's the lifeblood of our game.
It is Contest of Champions.
Yes, yes. Can you just tell us a little bit about it? I mean, I've known you for a very long time, and I tried champion design one time, and I'm like not allowed on that floor anymore.
I remember that meeting. That was really bad.
Yes, yes, very, very bad. So yeah, just let people know, like, what is that whole process for you? Like, how do you feel? It's kind of like overseeing all of these champions and like how to balance all that stuff. There's over 300 champions. That's insane.
Yes, yeah, we are over 300. I think we're on track to hit 350 this year, if my math is correct. 350 ownable champions. Yeah, it's a very complicated. I mean, like we've got a large team of designers. Lots of them have been like on the stream and in various discords. And it's a really involved process. We talk with the balance designers about meta considerations. We're obviously working with Marvel to talk about lore stuff. So there's a lot going on. The art is always incredible, and we really want to bring these like really awesome characters to the contest. Every single month. Yeah.
Very, very nice. And so I understand you're also part of our Marvel, our MCOC evolution later on today.
Yes, yeah, I'll be at that presentation this evening.
Very,
Evening,
very
5 p.m. this evening, right?
Yeah, 5 p.m. this evening. So you will be telling us more about the future of a Champions?
Yes.
What are we talking about here? Are we talking about just like the Champions this month, or?
I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, so I'm going to opt to say less, but it's more, we're talking about future big champion stuff.
He's being so careful. We're going to tell you like a few months in advance. It is all good, but I think that is going to be like super, super exciting.
It's going to be a lot of fun, yeah, looking forward to that.
So I know we can't show it right now, but we just finished talking with Aiden about Radiance, right? And there's a very particular what?
Finish talking to Crash.
For Crash, yes. So I mean, they know.
Different people.
Yeah, they know that too. Yes. No, I'm saying we just finished speaking with.
Let's get
Fine, that's great. That is totally great. So Crash came on, we were talking about Radiance, right?
Yes.
And there's a very particular champion that we're going to be having along with with Radiance. And we've all seen her, not quite ready yet.
Yeah,
but
closer.
There is a very magical name.
The name is Magic.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's the
I
name.
can just say it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, the Magic rework overhaul is coming to the contest next year. Next year, months are weird, but yeah, something like that. And she's like in playtesting and development, like getting pretty close to wrapped up right now. So, hopefully, very soon we'll have the new Magic in the game. Yeah.
Yep. We wanted to show you a little bit of that, but that just kind of wasn't ready. But there's like some super, super cool mechanics in there. Can we talk about a little bit of like the visuals that we saw? There's teleporting. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's teleporting, and it's much, much cooler than the Nightcrawler one. But that is up to opinion. For me, it's a different color, and the way she does it, within her specials, and it's just like all over the place. I'm trying to hype you up on this because I really, really wish we could have shown you, but it just kind of wasn't.
Couldn't quite get that, like the video in a good state for the presentation.
Yeah. Me and Mike were staring at it yesterday. I was like, dude, do you think we could do this? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, what if we do it like this? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. What if we do it like this? And then everyone else said no. So we have to go through like all these approvals and things to get these things on stage. So we really, really did try, but it is so good. And I hope to see it by the time we have our next live stream. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so there's been this thing over the last like few years where, the first one being Craven, of course, jumping in and giving us the traps, right? And so that tech has been expanded to so many different champions. Can you tell me a little bit about like that tech and like how that changed the landscape of the
Yeah, this was an interesting sort of conversation. We actually talk a lot about new gameplay tech to add to the contest, and
we call them trigger volumes internally, was this thing that we knew we wanted for a long time, but we couldn't ever kind of quite get enough oomph behind it as far as the tech request goes, basically. But then, right around Craven, the Cytalis boss fight, we kind of got it in, and now we have been using it in like everywhere, pretty much, or incredibly close to that. Lots of champions have it because it makes even something like, what's a good example? Like Omega Red's original like distance-based mechanic, it's a little bit funky in spots, and it would have been a lot cleaner to do if we were to do it these days using trigger volume tech. So we use it on like Craven, Cytalis, Arcade is a super obvious example with the really obvious traps. But even some like just typical striking distance, back against the wall kind of mechanics, I'll use these. It's been super helpful for just like speeding up development and creating some really cool fights.
Nice, nice. And then we've had our conversations, even on just like quality of life stuff. You guys have been working really, really hard on that to make things clearer in fights. The callouts are clearer, the UI is cleaner, and people are going to be seeing more and more of that as the year progresses in 2026. And so we were talking about it. He's like, I don't know if people are going to be all that interested in just like the new
internal Kabam gameplay technology.
Yeah, but I think I do think it's important that there are quality of life focuses on making it better, making it smoother, making things clearer, making champions a little easier to work with, which then output quality is just like increased. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the small things. I just wanted to make sure that was fully known. Okay, so there is a workshop happening.
Yes, I was going to shout that out when you were talking about champ development at 11, which is soon. There's a champ design, like, try it out yourself kind of workshop that's being run by a bunch of the other champ designers. So you kind of get to go in. We've got like worksheets and stuff that Kabam and Nick worked on, and you get to basically design your own champion using all the same like process and meta considerations and like art stuff and moveset kind of things that we do every day in 2 hours, which is way less time than we take, but that's too bad for you all. That's how much time you get. So, also, I think the attendance for that panel is like lower than 25 people in the room because it's just like worksheets and stuff. So, if you want to go to that, show up early, but don't leave this presentation early. That would be rude.
Absolutely. Okay, well, speaking of that, we are almost at 11, and we are right at time. I think this worked out perfectly in terms of time. Thank you so much for coming on to the show for Summonerfest tonight. And that is our show for tonight, everybody. We have up next, our tournament is starting, Battle Realm Brawl at 11 as well. So there's lots of things all over the place. You can spin the wheel. You can go to Beat the Boss. You can go to the Creator Corner. You can go to the Kabam Kitchen. There are so many things to do here and so many things on the schedule, so make sure you keep an eye out on that. And we will see you guys very soon in the Battle Realm, but also in Summoners Fest.
I was going to say The Office, but that's way better.
Also that.
Also The Office.
All right. Okay, we'll see you everybody soon.
Thanks, everyone.